What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Caro Emerald. And I've decided to jump ahead to a couple singles/EPs that Jim sent me along with the proper albums. At some point in the not too distant future, I will circle back and go through the live performances in that expanded folder for the Shocking Miss Emerald. But as I said, I figured it'd be a bit more organized to go through her studio tracks and then circle back and go through the live material. So we're jumping ahead to 2015 for a single called Quicksand. Now in this folder there is the regular song, which we're going to hear now, an instrumental, and an a cappella. So I don't know if I'll go through the instrumental or the a cappella after this one before I go to the next EP, which I think is 2017, and it's Emerald Island. But yes, at some point we'll at least listen to the instrumental, and I'll go through, variants of these singles, because I'm guessing the Emerald Island single will be something similar, or I think it's an EP technically. In any case, the point is, I'll go through her regular tracks, and then we'll go through all the bonus tunes, or again, a cappella versions, live performances, and so on. So yeah, Quicksand, it's likely to be a metaphor, though it may function visually in the narrative of the song. But yes, it's an environmental hazard in which the more you move, the more you struggle, the more you sink into it, and thus the more difficult it is to get out. So that's certainly a very potent metaphor waiting to be used in terms of emotional condition or interpersonal relationships. So yes, I do wonder the nature of this metaphor, but it sounds suffocating, it sounds dangerous, maybe even lethal. So let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Caro Emerald. The track is Quicksand, and it's from the 2015 EP of the same name, sent to me by a great friend of the channel, Jim.
Don't wanna hear your misery, talking to
That's awesome. I really like that tune. I love how that main quirky and a bit mysterious melody is passed from different instrument to instrument, or at least like different keyboard kits with sounds of different instruments, and ultimately there's a light fun to the tune, but yeah, again, a bit of mystery, a bit of wicked character to the sonic atmosphere. So yeah, and it sounds like the Quicksand is not for her, it's for the other person who she's had enough of. It sounds like they've been trying to woo her, to seduce her, to charm her, but she's not convinced, or if she had been convinced, she's no longer convinced, and she's calling him a creep and saying that she can see him going down and saying wave goodbye as you descend into the quicksand. And there was something about like stay a world apart in this like something world of crazy nights or something. So it sounds like, you know, she's trying to put distance between herself and this person, and to indicate clearly that she's not interested if she ever was. Certainly she is no longer. And yeah, I really enjoy her vocals. They're like light and fun in a lot of the lines, like the verses, but also there's those backing vocals which she really extends in the later moments of the tune, and they have a lot of like rich and warm soul to them. So yeah, I enjoy her vocal performance in particular. As with just about every one of her tunes, it's catchy, it makes you tap your foot, you're keen to follow the narrative of what's happening, and it just has like a good sound. I'm just really disposed to like her music. I think she's got fantastic composition and vocal style, and the narratives are always, you know, funny and or cleverly written, or multiple scenes going on. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. And I noticed there were some sonics along the way that had this echoed quality, like it'd be a little guitar flourish and then that would sort of echo, and again there were like, you know, a xylophone run of the melody, a like organ keyboard kind of run. I just love how it was being passed off to different layers, and a couple of them seem to have this echoic, like spacious quality to them. So again, maybe some idea that like Quicksand, it's all immersing, like, you know, if you fall into it, there's no getting out, and it'll keep, you know, sort of becoming more and more volume around you even as you're unable to work your way out of it. So yes, it's in one way surprising, because I thought the Quicksand might relate to the narrator, but again, it seems like she's saying this other person being addressed is the one succumbing to the quicksand. And in another way, it's exactly what I expected, because I've heard enough of her music to know that it has a bit, maybe less throwback here. Again, I still think there's a bit of a like oldie-timey music quality, but not so much as some of her other songs, and less jazz stylings here, or fewer jazz stylings. It feels like it's a bit more straightaway pop music. In any case, I really enjoyed it. Thank you again to Jim. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.